Hello, this is Dr. Hine, and you reached Dr. Hine's Math Bunker. Today we're going to be working on multi-step equations. Here we have a problem that says 8 minus 7 multiplied by negative 3x times negative 2 equals 148. We're always going to follow the order of operations where we'll do anything inside the parentheses first. Notice we cannot, combine an x with a non-x in the parentheses. There's no exponents, and so we're going to go directly to multiplication. We're going to multiply and divide from orders to left and right, and then we'll add and subtract from orders to left and right. Now, with that said, we're going to use what's called distributive property first. I'm going to skip what looks to be like a subtraction problem, 8 minus 7. I'm going to skip it and go directly to the multiplication. I'm going to multiply negative 7 times negative 3x. And I will get a positive 21x because a negative times a negative is a positive, okay? Then I will multiply negative 7 times negative 2, and again, a negative times a negative is a positive, and I should get 14. And it will look like this. Negative 7 times negative 3x is positive 21x. Negative 7 times negative 2 is positive 14. And I'll simply drop down the 8 and I'll drop down the equal sign and the 148, and I'll work from there. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to combine like terms. So anything that's a variable x, I'll combine it, and anything that's just a number, like a constant, 8 or 14, I'll combine that. Notice there's only one type of x, it's 21x. There's no other x's. So it's essentially done as far as combining. But I'll combine 8 and 14. I'll do that next. 8 plus 14 is 22. And then that will take care of the numbers. I'll drop everything else down. I'll take my 21x and I'll drop it down because I haven't really used it yet. And I'll drop down the equal sign and then the 148. The next thing I'll do, this is now a simple multi-step equation. I want to isolate the x. To solve for x, I want x to be by itself, and it's not by itself because it has the coefficient 21. When I say coefficient, that is simply the number in front of the variable. When I say variable, that's the letter, the x. And I also have a 22. Now I'm going to work furthest from the variable as possible. I'm going to start moving things over until x is by itself. So first I'll take care of the 22. It's a positive 22. Its opposite is negative 22. So 22, take away 22, vanishes, it's gone. Okay, now we want equations to balance. What we do on one side of the equal sign, we do the same thing on the other side of the equal sign. Since I subtracted 22 on the left side of the equal sign, I will subtract 22 on the right side of the equal sign, and that will leave me with 126. Again, I will drop down the 21x. Still haven't used it yet, okay? And so the 21x, that's multiplication. Essentially what it's doing, it's telling me that 21 multiplied by a number that I don't know yet will equal 126. Now notice when we move the 22 over, we did the opposite. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. Now since this is multiplication, the opposite of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide by 21 to get rid of it. So 21 divided by 21, I want to get a number that's the positive 1. And in algebra, we write 1x as 1. So 21 divided by 21 is 1. Because I divided the left side by 21, I must divide the right side by 21. So 126 rather, divided by 21, that is 6. Therefore, x equals 6. And thank you for joining me on Dr. Hine's Math Bunker. Good luck.